Hi, my name is Thomas White, and I want to talk to you today about the Ambient sound machine. This is a commonly available stereo Bluetooth speaker from Imported, and it is loaded with 10 plus hours of ambient music that I've written and composed, including the new album Numb and the previous album Lost at Sea. And those are both included on an SD card in the top. Comes preloaded, 10 plus hours. On the USB drive, there are 5+ days worth of Thomas White, just house, down tempo, slow down, my different DJ mixes from over the years, just as a bonus, kind of throw in there. So this little radio is actually a fully functional ambient box sound escape machine. You can use this in the background while you're working to play some of the included ambient sounds. And navigating those is just as simple as pressing the next button. And these aren't your typical ambient songs. There's no real rhythmic structure to most of them. They are intended to be subtle, either background sounds or stereophonic dedicated listening sounds through headphones. So let me explain what I mean. Background sounds, think of this as a Buddha machine or a white noise machine, but with infinitely more interesting textural compositions. Each of them is either 5 or 10 minutes long. There's one or two that are 20, but that just gives you an example of you can drift into and escape through these sounds, which is why I wrote them. This is my ambient sound escape, ambient soundscapes, but meant to help me escape the bad parts of my mind by focusing on some background sound in the room rather than silence, which for me, I can take myself to a negative place. This helps prevent that, as does other music, but this is my own and it's very personal. So I've written both of these albums intended to be exactly that. Sounds that are curious and interesting, and they're gonna inspire you to drift away from the craziness of the world right now. And that's important, to make time for yourself. This box is a way that I have made time for myself, and now I'm just gonna try to sell a limited number of these and see if it helps other people too. I use this almost every day in my life. It is, just to explain, it's got the SD card full of ambient stuff, USB card full of DJ mixes. You can upload any MP3 you want to this and it will play. The SD card and the USB card both have a maximum size of 16 gigabytes, which are included with the device. It has a stereo headphone out, analog volume up and down. If you want to get on the wiki scratch there. So as you change the different sounds, they all have a bit of a fade in. There's 24 sounds on the Numb album, and there's over 30 on Lost at Sea. Lost at Sea includes some longer compositions. That's actually a 6-hour concept album. The new Numb album is about 4 hours and 20 minutes, coincidentally. Anyways, this device has a USB battery in the back. It has an AM/FM radio. It is charged with it has a lithium battery inside. It's charged via USB-C. It even has, for those moments, if you are truly lost at sea, it's got a flashlight. The radio costs about 40 bucks. If you go just buy this online, I am selling a package deal where you get Numb, you get Lost at Sea, you get about 5+ days of DJ mixes, and I'll ship this to you for free in the US. I think there are 8 left on Bandcamp for Bandcamp Friday at the time I'm making this video. So if you think you want to invest in an alternate way to consume music, give it a shot. If you're curious about devices like this, there's another device by FM3 called the Buddha Machine. They've had 4 or 5 series of those, and they cost about the same amount of money. And they include only 6 or 7, maybe 8 sounds per device. You got almost 50 different ambient sound textures in this device, and when I release more, you can go download the Spooky Sounds album if you want to get a little darker, put that on the SD card too. But that's up to you. This comes with 2 albums, list of DJ mixes, and portability that, you know, really makes sense. I like to run the headphone output. You can run it into a home stereo system if you want higher fidelity sound, bigger speakers, or of course headphones. And the battery, I think, I'm tested it. It says it lasts 3 to 4 hours. I've had it last 5 so far, so or longer. Just depends, I guess, on how loud you have it and how diverse of usage you're getting from the device. But this is the Thomas White Ambient Sound Machine, available on my Bandcamp exclusively in limited edition for February 2026. Hope you like it. Check it out. Peace, ability, friends.